the other day, I'm watching TV, right? So I'm flicking through the channels, and I see NCAA basketball for men's. I see NBA game on. I see some women's WNBA thing they're talking about or whatever, and then I see NCAA women's basketball. Mark, like recently, I have totally turned my whole entire basketball thing around. My basketball world's turned around because I am constantly watching women's basketball.
As am I. As am I.
Right.
I mean,
like Juju Watkins, Caitlin Clark, Paige Beckers. These chicks are phenomenal. And I just, for some reason, I like the under the rim basketball versus the over the rim. Yeah, exactly. What's your feeling on women's basketball right now?
I mean, the viewership is up in WNBA. The NIL thing comes into play. I mean, the women are making money now. And the main thing to me is that the women's game, when the WNBA first started, I thought it was going to be stagnant, and it was eventually kind of fizzled out. But it's built yearly. The women have gotten stronger, more physical. And take a look at Caitlin Clark, man. She has Steph Curry range.
But that's the WNBA. I don't ever watch a WNBA game. Well, to me, the NCAA is like it's everything right now.
Right. I mean, but it's going to eventually feed into it, and the women from the WNBA are filtered in. You know, they're from the college game, and I don't know. I personally like watching the college game way more than the WNBA because it's just so exciting. Like you said, with Juju Watkins dropping 50, Caitlin dropping 50. I mean, these sisters are just. I mean, they're built for this game, and you could see the progression over the years how they've gotten. You know, their bodies have gotten more conditioned, and now you get more girls, more sisters, females dunking the ball. Even as awkward as it is, it's not like full on, rim rockers. Right. But it's still, you can see how the game has progressed over the years, and that's what excites me.
Yeah, it to me, and then you flip that over to the coaching, right? I'm like, I don't even mind watching crazy Kim Mulkey looking like a flamingo on the sidelines acting crazy, right? And then Dawn Staley. Tell me that LSU South Carolina game a couple weeks ago, that's the best game I've seen on TV in years. I mean, the place was packed. It was high level. It was intense. Angel Reese is doing her thing. Haley, all these chicks are just really, really, really balling. And I just love to see it, man. I think it's the next wave of basketball, and I don't think that the men's game right now can really touch that type of intensity in college. Like for instance, I watched Duke North Carolina, men's game. It wasn't even as intense as that LSU South Carolina game.
Right. Okay. Carolina's ranked high this year too.
Yeah. I mean, it just wasn't. It just was. Now, don't get me wrong. I'll still watch it. Duke, North Carolina, Kentucky, Kansas. Those UConn #1 right now. But if I had like Boston Celtics versus say the Knicks to watch, and then I had LSU versus South Carolina or some combination of that, or a NCAA men's game, I'm probably going to flip over to the women's game.
Wow. That's
how I am right now.
That's heavy. That's heavy, man.
Yeah, that's how I am right now, man. It's just to me, it's just kind of crazy that it's kind of morphed into that. Right. It's just a high level of drama that I like, and I think the play is really, really good.
And the rivalries have been built with LSU and Iowa. And the numbers, like I said, the numbers have jumped. The women are hungry because there's only 12 teams in the WNBA, which is they each carry about 12 people. And you figure that 30 teams in the NBA carry 16 people. That's like 400 something players as opposed to 144. So the hunger to get to that next level without having to go overseas is great. Is a greater thing, and I think that drives them a lot. And the numbers don't lie to me. They want to get to that next level, and then just you see the rivalries built between LSU and Iowa, and particularly with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese going one-on-one. And it's just must-see TV to me, man. I love it.
Oh yeah, Caitlin is so much better than everybody else. She's like up here, and then like say a Juju is here, and Paige and all the rest of them right here, right? So when they do like the All-American thing, I think I mean, of course she's going to be first team All American, right?
Yeah.
But she's just so much better than everybody else.
She's on different stratosphere, and her assist game is almost even better than her scoring game. And she sees the court with a wide fish-eyed vision. That's unlike anyone I've ever seen. It's incredible to see this game evolve like this. WNBA,
man. Juju, man. Juju is my favorite player to watch. So she's like the female Carmelo Anthony. And that chick, man, she's just, I still haven't watched the highlights from her 51-point explosion. And I'm kind of like saving that because I know it's probably just ridiculous because she can really go. She can really go.
Yeah, I saw what a lot of defense played in that game to me. But she still got off on hers, and that's the thing people want to see. People want to see the Mark McGuire, Sammy Sosa type battle for numbers and escalation of that type of thing. And with Caitlin Clark getting ready to break the women's record for scoring, people really are tuned in now.